All right, we are live. Hello, everyone. How is everybody doing? Oh my God, we already have audience eagerly waiting for this topic. I know this is a very interesting topic, a topic that I personally want to discuss for a very longest time. So finally, I got the whole of our guest speaker for today, and for I think we are going live in multiple platforms. So if you are watching under Heerraa's page and you're suddenly seeing a random stranger coming and talking in Heerraa's profile or Heerraa's page, please don't be worried. This is going to be Heerraa. I'm going to be interviewing Heerraa. So a little bit about this talk show. I'm Steven here. I will be the host for today, and this is a Talk with Steven talk show. It's a weekly talk show where where we'll be inviting inspiring and successful individuals, successful people, and we will interview them about and we'll got to know a little bit more about them and how they have achieved success in terms of their own happiness, health and wealth, their career, and also their business. And today we actually going to talk about how Heerraa, at a very young age, as doing a lot of good things, not only for her but also for the people around her, to the community, even to the whole world. And today's episode is going to be something really interesting. So before we invite Hira, I would like to thank our co-organizers for today. We have two co-organizers. We have ET Ideas. ET Ideas is a social business incubator, a platform that is very close to my heart. Me and Hira, both of us are from this beautiful platform called ET Ideas. It's a social business incubator where we focus on developing entrepreneurs. More than the entrepreneurship, we focus on developing the people and then slowly transferring into onto entrepreneurs or in the field that they like, in the passion that they have. Hira loves singing, and now she has been doing a lot of good things with her singing. Her songs are inspiring, all those things. I'm doing marketing and sales because I love talking, and I always into talking. So that's how ETIDs work. And we have another co-organizer of today who is PMDK. PMDK, an NGO, is run by me and my team, where we focus on providing a platform and also the platform and also support to the youngsters who are looking into who don't have the support and guidance that they will usually get. So we are working very closely with Ascendance to bring out this particular support and guidance to the other people out there. So that is what we are doing. So I don't want to take much of our time. So today we have an awesome guest speaker today with us. We have Hira. Hira is just 22 years old. I hope I get that age right. Hira is just 22 years old this year, and she's awesome, guys. I always wanted to interview Hira in Talk with Steven, and I finally got the chance because she's very busy. You know why she's very busy? Because she's studying in Harvard. She's continuing her studies in Harvard University, and the time zone is different because Harvard is in not in Malaysia. So it's in outside Malaysia. So the time zone is totally different. Like pagi for them is malam for them. So it's totally different. So because of that, Hira's entire time zone is different. So by the time we are sleeping, she is awake attending the class. By the time we are studying, she is sleeping. So it's totally different. But so that's why she's very difficult to get a hold of her. But I'm so happy that she's spending the time with us today. And she's also an international singer-songwriter, where she is where her songs are just so inspiring. And but the way she write the song is very interesting because she don't just simply write the song. She write the song based on the lesson that she is learning, and she channel it through lyrics in the songs, and that's inspiring a lot of people. And her songs are being played in radio channels and in everywhere from all across the world. She has strong fan followers in all over the world right now, and her recent song called Feel Alive have been featured number one in Hits FM, Malaysians number one Hits FM, and it's been continuously playing. And if you haven't go and listen to it yet, please go and listen to it. It's in YouTube, and while you are listening to it, just go and read the comments as well. It's so beautiful. So just go and do that. And Hira is an international singer songwriter, and then she's also the co-founder of Ascendance. Ascendance is an international youth movement. She's going to share a little bit more about Ascendance as well together with us today. And she's also the 2019 Diana Award winner, award that is given to youngsters who are doing social work and humanitarian effort. So I think without any further ado, let's welcome Hira, guys. So give it up for Hira.
Hi guys, thank you so much, Steven, for having me. I'm so happy and honored to be on Talk with Steven.
Yes, thank you very much for being here. I'm also really happy that you're here. With a lot of people already saying hi. Please say hi to all.
Hello. Thank you so much for watching, whether you're watching on Facebook, whether you're watching on YouTube. We're so happy
Yeah.
to have you. I love today's topic, which is balancing career and studies, which is something,
Yes.
wow, I never thought I'd be back here again as a student.
Yeah.
I love
Which
high
is
school. Like,
something. Yeah, which is something very interesting. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that. So audience, whoever that watching our segment today, please do share our segment to in your profile in the YouTube, the YouTube link to your friends, or if you're watching in Facebook, you should share it out so that we can reach out to many people and they can listen to this awesome sharing by Hira. So Hira, I know you are very busy, and people need to
No
know.
lah, still got time.
We are saying going to talk about balancing your studies and also your career. So before we talk about that, maybe you can share with us about what happened in a day of Hira's life, so that people can know what is really happening in your life. What are the things that
Oh
you do?
my. Okay. Currently, I'm on semester break for the next 3 weeks, and so my days start at 8 a.m. Although I'm supposed to start at 8, I always start 8:30 because I'm like the weather the past few days have been so nice that you're really wondering why can't I sleep a bit longer. So then we start work on the Feel Alive cover song contest. So that's something that I do early in the morning as well. We actually share about it to all the overseas people that also want to take part, and we've seen a lot of talented people. In around 10:30, 11, that's when I actually work on Ascendance stuff. So we actually talk to all the JPN officers, all the state departments to make sure that Ascendance's 50,000 conference has all the right approvals, have all the right support. That's something that we do. 12 to 1 is when I work on my upcoming collab. I'm having a very exciting collab with Autumn Helene from US. So I just finished meeting her before this, and it was really, really good. So we're editing the song, we're actually recording our vocals. It's going to be very fun. 1 o'clock is when I go through my schedule to make sure everything's okay, eat lunch, relax a bit. 2 to 4, I have another secret project which I'm working on.
So many projects.
Yeah, so many secret projects all bochoed today on Talk on Steven. Oh my god. So that's something that we're working on. Currently, that secret project I can't really tell you because it's not my project, but I'm helping someone to actually release upcoming book, hopefully.
Ooh.
And then around 4 to 6 is when I teach my classes. So I conduct music performance classes for kids. And then I take a break again, have dinner. I do a bit more editing and recording for the song collab. And then at night, I go for Ryan Tedder's music production course. So that's in a day. And of course, YouTube and social media in between. That was before. That's on semester break. While I was studying when I'm studying at Harvard, how my courses are like, as you mentioned, my class will be from 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. and then 6:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. So basically, whatever time you're sleeping, I have to be in school. So it's like, okay. So what I'll do is I'll sleep by 6 o'clock, 6 p.m., 7 p.m. I'll sleep. I'll wake up at midnight, go for my classes for 3 hours, learn about music production and talk to some of the best people in US about music. And then after that, I actually do my homework in between. So like 3 to 6 a.m. I do my homework. And at 6 a.m. I go for maths class because I'm like, you got a university, right? So you got to go for maths. But it was really, really good. I have fun in my classes. So from 6:30 to 8:30 a.m. I go for maths in Harvard. And then I sleep for a while. Then I wake up and I do more Ascendance stuff called the JPN officers, and then the day goes on and on. And I teach again and come back. So, yeah.
I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. If you ask me what my schedule in a day, I'll be like, I'll wake up, probably I will eat. There'll be more eating than work actually. But you do so many things, and you remember by heart like what you will do, so that it's keep you will keep track and everything, right? And
Yeah.
when you're talking about these time zones and everything, I have this question that I always had in mind that I always wanted to ask people. Last time all we have people who go to different countries, like let's say they're studying in Howard. They
Yeah.
go there, then they study. So after some time, you will get adapt to that time zone because you're only studying there. So you
Yeah.
will somehow get adapt to time zone and everything. But you are here still in Malaysia doing a digital learning program at Harvard, and
Yes.
you are it's okay if you don't have any other work except then studying. You can easily adapt to that changes and everything. But you still need to make sure you wake up, you do all the other awesome stuff they're doing, and you also need to make sure that you're going to the class and everything. So how did you
Yes.
adapt to different type of time zone? How did you handle this pressure?
I think I wouldn't, like, yeah, you're right. If I was just studying, I could easily adapt to the time zone. But because my life in Malaysia still continues on, so one of the things that I actually do is I still make sure that I'm awake in Malaysian time, because I can't tell my classes, hey, let's have classes at 3 a.m. in the morning. Nobody's gonna come for any of the classes that I teach for Malaysian kids. And the Ascendance also, you have to call JPM in the morning. You can't tell JPM I'm going to call you at 6 p.m. because they close
Yeah.
way before that's not working hours, right? So one of the things is I sleep when I can, so I adjust my schedule. So I know I need like 6 to 8 hours of sleep, so I make sure I sleep by 6 p.m. So whatever, some days that I have classes, I adjust, I sleep early, and I go to sick bed by 6 or 7 p.m. Then I sleep in between wherever I can.
About
And
6 to
some days
7
that
p.m. you do that. Okay.
yeah, 7 p.m. I sleep. Yeah, by 7 p.m. I
Mm.
sleep, and I get 5 hours of sleep, and everything's good. But after that, one of the things that I do is for the days I'm fine, I become like normal again. So like 12 a.m. I sleep again. So like those are normal days. But the days I have classes, I sleep early. But I think the tricky part is managing the homework schedule, because I was like, whoa, there's a lot of homework going to Harvard, man. I think you can go for class for 2-3 hours, but then your homework is like 10 hours of every week for per subject, and I took 2 subjects, so it's like that was a lot
Okay.
of things to do. So but it was fun, and I think the only reason that I can do this is because of my team, because Ascendance is such an amazing team to work with. I think, as you know, I'm currently the advisor. I used to be the CEO, but I'm currently the advisor. So the main show is run by the youngsters. I'm just doing what I can to support the young. So it's very, very nice to see how the team is just moving full force, and always we're coming up with new things, and I just wake up and I just get ready to do whatever that they need me to do. So really, I think even Stephen, I think you played such a big part in this upcoming NAL, managing all the participants as well. So like it's very, very, I'm only able to do this because of the team. I cannot do this on my own.
Yeah, yeah, I totally agree. When you work with the team, you can do work faster, and it's also easier to get things done. And you can also focus more on your studies because you know that there is a right people taking care of things here.
Yes.
So you can give your best at the studies. So talking about giving your best. So how did you giving your best at studies as well? I'm pretty sure studying in continuing your studies in Harvard, you need to score a pretty high results to be there. Otherwise, how is the process there? How are you studying?
Okay, so to get into Harvard, you need to kind of finish a few of their courses first before they admit you as a student. So and even if you complete the few courses, you need to get like a 3.0 CGPA. So, so far I've been putting a lot of effort into my homework. I have gotten, so far for all my assignments, my results come out next week, so let's hope for the best. But for all my assignments and my exams before this, I've gotten 100 out of 100, which for me shocked me, because I was like, as someone in secondary school, I've never gotten this type of results, but in university and especially in Harvard, I'm doing really well. So I think the two factors again is because I have a goal. I'm not going to university because I need to go to university. I'm not going to university because I need a job. I'm actually going there because I want to grow my business as a musician, and I want to take Ascendance also globally as well. So when you have like a very strong purpose, like why you're doing this, it really helps, because I'm not studying because I have to. I'm studying because I want to, and I'm enjoying learning as well. So that's like one big aspect. Again, having the team to help manage the things that I cannot manage helps a lot, so that I can allocate time to focus on my studies too. And I think the third thing is also because I'm kind of like a working adult, right? I'm 22. I've been working for 5 years or 6 years, because we started Ascendance when we were in high school. So whatever I'm learning now in class is very relevant to what I need to do in a day-to-day basis. Like in my class, we learn how to use Excel better. So I was like, great! I can now calculate participants better for NAL using Excel as well. So it's like everything that I learn, now is very applicable to me. Like whatever I learn in my music, in my positive psychology in the future as well, it's like what I need at that time in life is what I'm also learning in the classroom. So it's very helpful.
Awesome, awesome. I think talking about that, I have this very interesting question that I always wanted to ask you. Usually, if you really look at it, the usual system that we thought to live in and we usually live in is you study, then you finish your secondary school, then you go to college first. Even though you don't know what you like, you just either pick some course, or you go to the course that
Yes.
the government is giving you, or you go to a course that your parent is picking for you. So these the three things might happen, and then you will try to match your career. You try to build your career according to what you studied. Let's say you studied accounting, is you try to become an accountant after that. You go to work
Yeah.
after that, and that's what I try to do. But you are a bit different. You already have a career, and then now you are trying to, now you are going to study, and you are studying something that is related to your career. So how this? these things happen to you? How this kind of thought, because it's totally different, it's like out of the norm. How this thought occurred to you, and how did you manage to do it?
Yeah, so I never thought I'd be going to college. To be honest, I finished. I'm a kind of like a smart student. I'm so sorry. I did get like the top in my school in IGCSE, so I was like the top scorer in my school's history. So I got really good grades. I got offered a few scholarships, and people were like, "Hey, let's go and study. Here you have a go. Here's a scholarship for aerospace engineering," and I'm like, no, thank you. I know I want to be a singer. That's the only thing I want to do. I'm not. I don't want a 9 to 5 job. I don't think I can do it well. I love maths, but I'm not going to be an accountant. And I don't think a mathematician suits me. I'm not going to figure out a new formula for maths. So I only want to be a singer. So I felt like, and the best. I'm glad that I have ET ideas to support me to help make the decision as well. So it's not like I blindly went into it. By the time I finished high school, I have already tried out music for about 2 to 3 years. So I had done some shows, I had done songwriting, I had shot like one music video at that time. So it wasn't something like I've never tried. I have been doing it with the guidance of my mentors. So when the decision came to make, and I'm glad my mom also helped me, like she helped me to check a few colleges for music and everything. And what we realized was you can't really learn music and performance in a classroom, no matter how much you learn. But performing on stage is a very different thing. It's like same like marketing, right, Steven? You can learn so much about it in a classroom, but actually doing marketing is scary and it's different, and you learn different things as well. So I'm glad that for 5 years I just did my best in music, and I'm still doing my best. So by the time I enrolled into Harvard, because I wanted to take my career to the next level, I'm at a point in my career where I'm so blessed because my song is playing on Malaysian radio. I'm being nominated and I'm receiving a few awards from Malaysia and as well as in the US. People are hearing my song like, oh my god, that's you. So it's like I'm glad that people are now recognizing my music. Ascendance now is from a nationwide youth movement, is now an international youth movement. We're doing 50,000 conference. So it's only the right decision to actually choose to go to Harvard, because it's something that elevates whatever both things that I'm doing, actually brings it to the next level, right? So that I can learn better about culture, I can learn better about business opportunities, I can learn more about how the things work. So for example, whatever I learn in class now, it makes so much more sense to me as a musician who has 5 years of experience. Compared, like I was telling my mom the other day, if I had just gone for the class at 18 years old, I probably would get so scared and I won't be making music because I'm like, oh yo, music is so difficult. But because I've already been doing it for so long and I roughly know I'm good at what I do, now going to university helps me expand what I do better. So like last time I know like this, then at least now it grows bigger, and it's very nice to experience
Nice,
it.
nice. I think that's how it should be. Your career, your studies need to complement your career so that you can grow it together, learn and grow together as a person. I think that is really interesting. And I also like how you actually take a little bit of time to actually build your career first before you actually go and study. Because we all wanted to like quickly, you wanted to go as quickly as possible to universities. You cannot take any break. That's how it is. That's how it usually is. That's how people taught us and all these things. You need to go as quickly as possible, but you are telling a different alternative, which is build your
I
career
mean,
first.
yeah, you have to depends on your career. Like if you want to be like a doctor or a dentist, you
Yeah,
really should go
go
to
now.
university. Don't experiment and start your career first. That's not gonna work. You have lives at stake. Like, but if you're gonna be someone who's like a singer or a filmmaker, it's totally fine to first of all know that's something that you love. I think a lot of times it looks nice, but when you actually do it, it's like, oh, you so much of work. But if you don't mind that and you really love what you do, then it's fine. And like I said, I'm going to university not to get a job. I already have a job. I'm really just happy. I'm self-sustaining on my own. But what I'm doing is to bring it to the next level. And I think that that's something that's important. And I'm not the only one. Even in Ascendance, we have like our co-founder Harsha, who's studying in another Ivy League called University of Pennsylvania. We have our COO Sanet, who's actually studying in Toronto Light School, Film School. So it's like everybody is creating their own path. That means you don't have to. Harsha went immediately after high school, like I think 1 year after. Sanat went like 2 years after. Madhura went straight away. So like there's no hard and fast rule. Okay, you must do this. But the idea is to find what you're passionate about, and when you're passionate about one thing, that passion I have for music has now grown into Ascendance, and now it's grown into Harvard. So even when I do whatever I do well at it. And again, the environment helps a lot. Being part of
That's really
Ascendance.
so. You are studying something that related to music now. At the same time, you are actually growing as a musician. And I'm also
Yes.
curious to know about this contest that you are doing, that you are providing a platform for other youngsters to grow together with you, right? Can you share a little bit about it?
Oh yes, okay. So we're organizing a Feel Alive cover contest. So this is open to, it's a cover singing competition that's open to anyone in the world. So you can be any age. You can be 3 years old. You can be 30. You can be 100 years old. There's no age limit, and it's also open to any country. So it's not only for Malaysia; it's for any country who's watching. The idea of the cover contest is to, number one, showcase any talent from any country, showcase your creativity, give you something positive because the lyrics are very positive. So give you something positive to do. At the same time, yes, the cash prize is 250 USD. But what we've actually seen from this is so many people's lives are being spread positively. So like their news feeds have now this positive song, and their followers are commenting, "Wow, this is I love the lyrics. Thank you so much for brightening up my day." So they are brightening up other people's day as well. And at the same time, like why I think you should join competitions. Personally, I don't like to join competition because I don't like losing. If I want to join something, I want to win. 1, 2, 3. If not, I'm not joining. Like, I don't want people to tell me I'm not a good singer. It's very demotivating. You feel so bad about yourself. But if I didn't join the competitions that I joined, I didn't win everything. I probably won like 3 out of 10 competitions, or maybe like 20 competitions that I joined. But the ones that you don't win is the one you learn, because when you keep doing it, you actually grow. The performances that I've grown the most is from the competitions I didn't win. It's like then you learn how to do it better and stuff like that. So that's why it's a good opportunity. It's like, how do you record a video at home? How do you record a video nicely at home? You can sit and record on your couch, or you can go to your balcony, and that's already like a different
Mm.
angle and everything. So it's very very fun.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
If you guys wanted to, contact, if you want to be participate in this Feel Alive competition, a music video competition, just contact Heerraa. Heerraa's page is already there. We have already watched contacting Heerraa's page. So I think our audience who are watching, go and follow Heerraa and contact Heerraa. So Heerraa's team will get back to you on how you can participate in this competition as well.
I think we have a
So
quick video. Should we play for them?
yes, we do have a quick video. Let me just show you so you know how to do it.
Want to join the Feel Alive cover contest? We just released the -1 version for my song Feel Alive. Go on, find it on YouTube, or check out the link in my bio to find the link. Or you can play your own instrument and play chords to Feel Alive. Here are the chords to my song. I can't wait to see your amazing videos. Yeah.
It's a simple video about Feel Alive. So that's it. Go and check out Heerraa's page for more details about it. Heerraa's Instagram, and there you'll find it more. So Heerraa, here comes the million-dollar question that many parents want to ask you. Even a lot of youngsters also want to ask you how to be like you.
Are you? Yes, I get that.
We
Okay, quite a
usually people
fan.
like that. You should be like this person. You should be like that person. So parents also might ask, like, you know what, you are cool. You are cool, Heerraa. Like you are studying in Harvard, and you are a musician. You are doing you are award-winning musician. And you are even winning awards with Ascendance. Ascendance is growing. You are growing. Everything around you is growing. So
Thank you.
naturally people want to be like you because you are inspiration and everything. So how can people be like you?
Um, I would first say be yourself. I mean, like, I didn't know I'd become like this. Like, I just wanted to do music, right? And along the way, I found out that music can change people's lives. You can write positive songs with lessons so that actually people's lives improve. And that's why I wanted to become a singer. So but you must understand, I didn't start like, oh, 6 months ago I started and now I'm a rock star. I didn't work like that. I've been doing this for like 8 years, thanks to ET Ideas. So I started when I was 14. Yeah, it was 8 years ago. So it's like, what I would say is, first of all, getting into Harvard is not so easy. Yes, I'm a smart student, but there's so many top scoring students who get A plus for everything like me. And what makes me different was actually the fact that I have my own career. I've actually been working on my career very actively and growing, and it wasn't like a hobby, like I'm doing this career to get into Harvard. That was not what I was doing. I was doing the career without even knowing that I was going to go into Harvard. It was just part of nature's plan, I guess. And then the second thing was also because of Ascendance. The amount of social work I do for Ascendance. Again, I wasn't becoming a founder of Ascendance because of my portfolio, because of my resume, because I wanted it to look nice when I apply for a job. I wasn't doing that. I was just doing that to actually guide other youngsters with my co-founders Sanat, Hasha, and Madhura to actually make sure that our generation has the right values and mindsets. So when you are all-rounded, you're holistic, I think people also look at you like, oh, that's somebody that I kind of want in my university, somebody I want on my team. And what I would say is, to get started, right? if you can start young, or if you can start now, that'd be good. I think one regret that I probably have sometimes is I didn't start now. I started when I was 14, so I wasn't like a child prodigy. I wasn't like a Beyonce's voice when I was growing up. No, I started someone who just loved singing. Doesn't mean I was good at singing. And but the thing is, I took a long time to start. I only started my YouTube channel at 17. It took me 3 years to open a YouTube account because I was just so shy and I was so reluctant. So if you just do whatever your mentor tells you to do on the spot, your life would change. I mean, I'm glad my life happened today. I
Yeah.
won't change anything. But if you do it on the spot, if I had done it when I was 14, who knows? I would have probably had like a million subscribers when I was 17. So the idea is that it's never too late or too early to start. The thing is, you're just supposed to start now. If like you found Ascendance today through this live stream, you can start now, because if you come back a year from now, you don't know where you'll be, you don't know where Ascendance will be as well. So I think that's one thing that I would say, start now. And if you're a youngster, like as a parent, you can just support your youngster to find out what they're passionate about. I tried everything. I was like a Bharatanatyam dancer. I was good also. I was gonna do my Salanga Puja, everything like that, but I just didn't want to do that as a professional. Like, I love ballet, I love swimming, I love sports, I love like basketball, everything, but I'm not gonna become nothing was pure to me as music was. So it's fine to be good at everything, it's fine to like so many things. Because I try so many things, that's how I know music is the one for me. Yeah. Thank you.
And for all the audience who are watching today, and sometimes you just don't know what you like. You just don't know, like, here are saying start now, how to start, where to start, who do I contact, and everything. I can show you a place where you can start. The place is with Ascendance in the upcoming New Age Turner virtual conference. So the
Yes,
Ascendance.
yes, that's how my life started too. Like, I started by doing nothing. I just went for a talk. Like, I just went for a program, and after the program, I felt completely the same. It's not like I became a singer after one day. I just liked the program because everybody was high energy. They were positive, right? Ascendance is so, like, it's lovely being around them. So like, my journey started going for program like for 6 months. Then only I was like, maybe I should write a song, huh? It took six. Yeah. So sorry,
Yeah.
Steven. Go ahead.
No problem. I think that's how all of our career started as well. Even for me also, I just went for a random talk where Heerraa and other three co-founders of Ascendance were talking, and I got really into them. I was like, wow, they are so great. Even looking at people like Heerraa who are just younger than you, and they were like achieved so many things in their life at a young age, and I was like, damn, I want to be like that. I want to do something like that so that I can inspire some people. That's how I started as well. That's how Heerraa started as well, and that's what we want to give you to all our audience are watching it today for free, actually.
Yeah.
Ascendance.
So
Yep, go ahead, Ira.
Oh,
You take.
so Ascendance has a few sponsored seats from our corporate partners. So what we're doing is, if you want to become like me, or more like become yourself, right? Find out who you are. First step first is finding your passion or doing what you love, and it's totally fine if you don't know where to start. If I knew where to start, and I didn't start also, so not some. Knowing sometimes is not helpful also, but either way, whether you know or you don't know, Ascendance is organizing the New Age Learner program, which I'll be speaking at, but I'll also be speaking alongside 20 other speakers from all around the world. So there's a speaker who's 10 years old, there's a speaker who's 15 years old, there's a speaker who's 20 years old, to show you that it doesn't matter at what age you start, it doesn't matter what country you're from, it doesn't matter what background. You could be a creative person like me who loves music, and you could be like Sanat, or you could be a finance person like Madhura and Tracy, who's like, it doesn't matter what background it is, but you can always find your passion and you can excel and shine in it. And you don't have to be special, because if you had to be special, I wouldn't be here, because I wasn't born special. Like, I was born normal. But because of the environment, that's how we actually get to grow and find out our full potential. So yeah, we have a limited number of sponsored seats. For those watching today, we have 50 sponsored seats for students. So how you can actually join, Simon? Is there like a link that they can actually
Yes,
participate in?
the link is coming right up right now. It's coming. So all you need to do is click on the link and sign up for the New Age Learner Virtual Conference to quickly claim your free seat, and also do join our official Telegram group so that you won't miss out any other awesome stuff that we're going to update in the Telegram group. Like what Hira is mentioned, we have 20 speakers from eight different countries who are going to come and share their awesome stories. All these speakers are just like all these speakers are just normal random teenagers, all random youngsters who are living in some random place and everything. And one day they decide they wanted to do something about their life. They wanted to do something about the community around them, and that's when they start to take the action and they become the superstar speakers who are going to speak in the conference today with us in
Yeah.
September. So
So
if
the
you are
conference is open. Yeah, it's for primary school. It's for secondary school. If you are a parent, you can also watch as well. There's like a specific pass for parents and observers. So there's no age limit. That means if you are 20 something and you feel like I want to be inspired too, I want to hear Heerraa, or maybe you want to hear somebody else from the 20 speakers talk, go ahead, you can register for your category. If you're an adult and you feel like my son is too young, but I want to watch so that I know what to do for my kid, you can also attend the conference as a parent. That's totally fine. So yeah. Sorry for talking so fast. I shall talk a bit
no
slower.
problem. No problem. No problem. Uh, do sign up for the conference and join us. So the person who's saying you are a bit talking faster and everything, I also had the same comment when I first met Hira because I couldn't understand, but now I can understand Hira. Probably mingling with all these people, the successful people, and then you get to learn how they are talking, how they are behaving, all kind of things makes a lot of difference. That is what we want to give it to you guys. So please go and sign up for the New Age Runner Virtual Conference. And if you want to know more about it, about the conference, you can contact me. Whoever that you're watching, please do contact me. I'm Steven here. You can find me in everywhere. Actually, my number is everywhere. So contact me, and I can explain to you more about the conference. We do have a short video to show it to you guys. I will show, then we can end the show. So let's watch it.
Okay, cool. I think
The New Age Learner Virtual Conference featuring over 20 multiple award-winning young Gen Z changemakers and social entrepreneurs. This conference aims to inspire 50,000 students to instill leadership, confidence, as well as develop holistically successful youngsters in their happiness, health, education, and passion who are ready to build the future and take the world by storm.
To join New Age Learner Virtual Conference, sign up upcoming New Age Learner Virtual Conference.
Sign up for upcoming New Age Learner Virtual Conference.
Sign up for this upcoming New Age Learner Virtual Conference in September 2021.
yay!
That is the video, a short video about the New Age Learner Conference. So please do join the conference. Here, I want to say something and finish our segment today. It's a wrap up.
Oh, yeah. Okay, quick one. There was one question I asked, what's my favorite performance? I think every performance is my favorite performance so far. The one that's every time I get to interact and do my job as a singer to make the audience grow, that's my favorite performance, when people love the song and they grow from the song. So speaking of which, I will be performing at the New Age Virtual Conference, but I'll also be speaking as well on how I'm changing the world with music. So whether you love music or whether you don't know what your passion is, or you want to become a business person, or whatever you want to do in life, I think it's always nice to join Ascendance to see a new perspective of other youngsters doing it as well. It's very inspiring. For me also, I learn a lot every single day from being part of Ascendance too. So we can't wait to see you all at the New Age Virtual Conference. Register now because seats are very limited. They're almost being sold out. So see you guys then. Have a wonderful day, and thank you, Steven, for having me on the show.
Yeah, thank you, Hira, for spending your time with us and sharing how did you got into Howard and changing the world with music. Hira going to talk more in the conference, so we join the conference and enjoy, have fun. So see you guys next week in another with another interesting topic. So until then, bye guys,
Bye.
bye everyone.